What up, YouTube? It's your mini titan Josh, back with another banger. For today, we're gonna talk about Web3 game development. So, to start with, why should I talk about game development since we've been talking about Web3 marketing, building your own brand on the Web3, and so on and so forth. So, basically, as everybody, I think it's common knowledge that um, gaming is one of the things wherein you are you are sure that people would be hooked, or like people would be really using, although um it might sound like very very superficial, but come to think of it, if you have a game out there, let's say you put out a game and then it goes famous on the Web3 platform. So basically you're going to be earning a lot of bucks on there, and you'd also be learning on how you could even improve the system or the game that you have made. So without further ado, let's go to this article right here by antiersolutions.com. So this is a beginner's guide to Web3 game development. So I'm gonna go over this one by one, but I won't be going into the technical stuff, so that we would be finishing this one real quick. So as an introduction, Web3 gaming has been an emerging as a fascinating frontier, which is really true because, as you can see, even in YouTube, it's almost like YouTube has become a place for three things only, like vlogging, gaming, and music. um it could be it could be said that yes, there are a lot of videos circulating on YouTube, but the main idea, or like the main attractions in YouTube right now, is music, gaming, and vlogging. So that's why we want to try to see how we could try to develop a game in Web3. So we're gonna go to the next step, market overview. As you can see, they have a chart right here. So there's play to earn, which is very good. I know a lot of people, actually I also have friends who are really into this type of things, like they play games to earn tokens. So that's one of the most common things on the Web3 platform. If your game is out there, there are games also that you should just play them, and then they give you tokens in return for your playtime. So the next thing is, we need to understand what it takes for us to succeed if we do game development on the Web3 platform. So first, innovation. I mean, who would want to play a game that doesn't offer something new, or like just offers a set of stages and then that's it. I mean, even one of the most famous games like Call of Duty has to offer new things on almost every patch. Although all of not all of the players like the updates, but yeah, there are things that are being updated on the game frequently, which is really really good to keep the players' interest. Next is monetization models. Entrepreneurs can design and implement innovative monetization models to increase their profitability. Some of popular Web3 game development models include in game purchases, token economies, and play to earn mechanics. These monetization models must create value for players within and outside the game. So I guess everybody's familiar with Axie Infinity. They're back on the line. They are already, I think they have already built a system wherein they really have incorporated um a working monetization model for the game, because as we remember, SLP has crashed before, like it has lost its value, although not totally, but I mean from the from the peak of that token, and it went down to zero, but it's slowly getting back on track right now. So that's one of the most important things if you are gonna be developing a game, the Web3 platform. You really want to make sure that your game has a monetization model so that players would have their own value inside and outside the game. So the next thing is community and user engagement. So playing a game would be boring in the long run. I think it's a common feeling amongst gamers if you just play the game on your own. Although I do highly respect people who likes to play solo, but usually players nowadays have their own community, have their own crew, have their own clan, their guild or whatever group name that is. So basically just from a personal standpoint, I would like to open up how big is the impact of having a good community and user engagement. So I have actually um purchased NFS Heat, I think around months ago, and then I'm actually a solo player myself, and I didn't realize that there was a much bigger world out there when I joined um a certain group of players who play Need for Speed games, like not just Heat, but the Most Wanted, Undercover, Unbound, the Need for Speed 2015. So when I joined their group, we have a group chat and stuff. That's where I started to see that there when you play, you receive support, you receive help, you get boosted because the community helps you to level up, to get stronger, to get your car faster, to get your racing skills better. And I enjoyed a lot more, and I have been into, I'm not really a hardcore gamer. Like, I just game casually and occasionally. I never I never sat down the whole day, just doing games. But now I usually spend a lot more time gaming because I have a crew to meet with, to play with. I mean, it has helped me engage more, and it has me, stuck on the game more compared to, just doing solo. Like, I mean, if you just imagine a game that has a community and also a game that has good user to user and user to game engagement, it's really, really fun. I mean, it's way more fun than just playing solo. So, the next is how ideal practices for development and launch. So the first stage that you go through is you really want to conduct a market research because you want to know your target population or your target audience so that you are sure that people would give attention to what you're doing, to what you're developing, or what game that is. So next is develop a compelling game concept and storyline. This is very important. Nobody wants to play a game that has that's just not really, how do I say this, that has a storyline that doesn't really connect the dots, you know. So you really wanna have a very good foundation for your game. Next is engage a reputed Web3 game development company. Yes, this is important because you wanna build fast and you wanna build it as perfect as it could be. Next would be choose a suitable blockchain platform, just like Axie. They are utilizing blockchain platforms. Number five is smart contract development and deployment. It's still, related to step number creating in-game economies with asset tokenization. Again, just like Axie, when you win, you earn SLP. When you top off the leaderboards, you win AXS. So that's very important because again, players will really feel their value if there's something like that in your game. User wallet integration, I guess these steps from 4 to 7 are related to each other. So it's more focused on the token economics, on the blockchain, cryptocurrency stuff, and like that. So step number 8 is front end and back end development. This is highly related to step number 3 because you want to make sure you have good front end development and as well as back end development to have a game that's smooth and perfect. Number 9 is testing and security audits. I guess this is fairly understandable because your user, you don't want your players' accounts getting leaked everywhere, or your tokens getting lost, tokens getting burned. You don't want that to happen. Step number 10, creating a solid marketing strategy for your game. This is also highly related with number 1, because if you don't do number 1, you can't do this one. You should know your target audience first. Then on this stage, on the creating a solid marketing strategy, you already know how to entice or to attract attention to your game, because you already know the type of people who are gonna play, or like you have that foresight into your players attitudes, and what do they like, what they don't like. So step 11 is leveraging influencer partnerships and community building. Just simple marketing. You want to partner up with people, agencies, or whatsoever to advertise your game. Plan and implement an effective launch strategy. I guess one good example of this is that when you release a game, just like I think Axie Infinity also did this. When they released their game, they were releasing a few bits of their token, like the SLP. So that's one good strategy, but you gotta be careful with that, because as I have discussed in my previous video, you wanna you don't wanna overdo that. Okay. So the last step would be continuous development and updates. Again, this is concerned with innovation. Nobody wants to play a game that's stagnant. We all want a game that's updating, that's getting new stuff every now and then. Although you don't have to do it like every week or what, but you could do it on a consistent basis. So I'm already done with that. We're gonna go on the final thoughts of their article. Businesses must collaborate closely with Web3 game developers throughout the development process to ensure that the technical aspects of the game align with their visions and goals. To create a game that exceeds expectations, it is very important to comprehensively understand and navigate the technical and design components of the game. The future of Web3 gaming seems bright after witnessing the phenomenal success of CryptoKitties, Alien Worlds, Planet IX, Axie Infinity, very popular, and more. As more and more business embark on their Web3 game development journey, the gaming industry will get more competitive. I'm not going to read everything here because it's just a closing statement. So now we're going to go back to the fact that why are we reading this article? Why did I discuss these things with you? It's because growing yourself on the Web3 platform right now, as of these days, is one of the best opportunities actually to learn, earn, and grow in a new platform that hasn't been, like, I could actually see that hasn't been discovered yet. Although there are already a lot of people talking about Web3, but there are a very few people who are doing it right. So actually, I am a Web3 project manager and owner. And although I could say that my project is not that popular yet, but I'm already earning off of it. Even though I'm a no code guy, I don't know any programming languages, but with the help of the best community and with the best tool that I have been provided, I could tell you guys, I want to offer you an opportunity right now. And I hope that you grab this opportunity, like, striking while the iron is hot, as they say. So I would like to introduce you to the community that I have joined. So this is the community that I have joined. This is Token Titans. It is headed by Tugan and Apollo, but for now, I would be discussing our Twitter page first. So this is our Twitter page right here. As you can see, guys, we have summits, and our heads of the community are very, very active. They want to, they want to be transparent with the community that they have built. They want to be transparent that they are growing, that they are moving. They're not, just sitting around and doing nothing. So on our Twitter page, you really don't want to miss our summit, because those are very important pools of knowledge where you could grab motivation. um I mean, aside from the knowledge that you're gonna get, you're gonna grab motivation. You're gonna have additional knowledge for the plans that you are about to start, and how you could start, and how to handle yourself on the Web3 platform. So the next thing that we're gonna go over is our Discord server. It's here. As you can see right here, we are actually very busy. Even on holidays, we really do move every single day. It's because we don't want to miss any moment, just being stagnant. But let me tell you that we do this as one, we do this as a family. We don't let anyone get left behind. So as long as you're determined, as long as you're motivated, doesn't matter if you're an expert or you're a beginner, even if you don't know the word of Bitcoin, we got you. Okay, we got you. We won't leave you behind. So in our Discord server, we have daily boot camps, daily events, daily activities. We have plans and ideas that are unlimited. We also have Titan spaces that we call here on Discord, wherein there are certain people, most especially the heads of the community, Tugan and Apollo, talk about the next steps of our growth as a community, which is very very good, and I highly appreciate that. So I'm just gonna run over and introduce you to Tugan and Apollo. These are the creators of the Token Titans community, and big shout out to these two because they have created a community that nurtures itself. Like it doesn't run with a boss following, with a boss being followed by its members. It's not like that, but instead we move as a family, which is very very good, and I really really appreciate being a part of the community, because I never really felt that I was being left behind. I never felt that, being a no code guy, and even though I don't have any idea about the Web3 before I started to join, I really didn't feel that I was lower. I felt one with the community, which is very good. So moving on, this is our bonsai.lol website slash Tugan Apollo. Once you reach this website, there's a very important file hidden in here. When I click on shop, then open this one. As you can see, these files, I mean the files inside here, are daily recordings from the Token Titans community. So this is where you can see how Token Titans became Token Titans. Like from day one down to this date, you can see what happened. Like all the summits, all the events, all the activities, all the plans, all the ideas in the past are in here, which is also very, very priceless. So now I'm done sharing the knowledge base that I got. So I'm gonna go to the part wherein what tool did I use to become a Web3 project owner. As also you can also become a key opinion leader. I mean, you know, you could you could have your own role in the Web3 platform. But the question is, what tool should you use to become somebody on the Web3 platform? So that tool is none other than this book right here. Let me tell you. This is Token Titans, the secret playbook for building new Web3 experiences, NFT communities, and DeFi protocols. So this book was also written by Tugan and Apollo. So why this book, Josh? Because I guess a lot of us are thinking that you wanna just simply like join the Web3 and then earn off it. I guess that's one of the most common mindsets that people who wants to join Web3 has. But this book right here gives you a complete and perfect synthesis of all the knowledge, all the information, all the processes, all the workarounds, everything that you need to get yourself a solid ground on the Web3 platform. And that's all that you need to be like me, like to learn, to grow, and to earn on the Web3 platform. So, what are you waiting for, guys? Join our community, grab this book, and you're not gonna regret it. So, all the links for these websites right here are gonna be down in the description below. Kindly check all of them. Please make sure you don't miss one, because um it's gonna be incomplete if you miss one, because all of these are connected. You have to read this book, and you just gotta join the community, and that's it. Let me tell you, we're gonna learn, grow, and earn together. So that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one, all right? This is your mini Titan Josh, out.